please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So, yeah, a funny thing happened on the way to episode 2 of She-Hulk. Right? Funny thing happened. Kind of the same funny thing happened to Doctor Who on the way to Doctor Who Flux. Doctor Who Flux was season 13 of the turgid Chris Chibnall, Jodie Whittaker take on the series. That one happened last year. And look, everything they've done, this production team of Doctor Who, has been awful. Has been absolutely awful. In my opinion, I think the best thing they've done is Doctor Who Flux. But strangely enough, it's the thing that's fared worst in the ratings. Fared worst in the, in audience appreciation, right? It's in popularity. Even though, again, objectively, if you look at it, because I'm looking at these things closely, objectively, it's the best work they've done. So I feel somewhat similar to She-Hulk going into episode 2. Episode 1 was an embarrassment, right? An absolute turgid embarrassment. It was like so much feminist fragility, like, oh, women are always the best. Oh, we got to have the safety of the bathroom. Oh, okay, I get it. It's a chick show. Okay, fine, no problem. But so the second episode, mercifully short, I thought was much better. Tim Roth was in it, who's fantastic. Tim Roth is just a great. He's just a great actor. Whenever I see him in anything, I always like him. I always find him interesting. He has a great turn as the Abomination. And I think he really lifted up the episode. But I think in general, this episode did much more what they wanted to do with She-Hulk, right? Make a kind of like chick flick Ally McBeal TV show in the Marvel Universe. That actually would have worked in context of a successful MCU. Sadly, it's not a successful MCU because of all the other crap they've done. Here, let me pull up this article for a second. Look at this. Exclusive. Insiders say lagging Disney toy sales start search for next big thing. So it says, according to sources within the toy industry, major Disney merchandising partners are looking to Japan for next new content as Marvel and Star Wars lag. Yeah, look, the damage is done. People, kids aren't interested in this, right? They're target market. You told them over and over again, we don't like you and we're not interested in you. And they basically got the message and they said, goodbye. So, this episode, I get stronger, genuinely stronger. Who cares? Honestly, who cares? And also, they're not long. They're like 20 minutes long. So I don't know if I'm going to continue reviewing them. Probably I will. I'll give it another. I can't start doing Star Trek. What's the cartoon one called? I can't even remember. Lower Decks, right? Star Trek Lower Decks. I can't. I just can't. It's too awful, right? There's too much awful stuff to go over. It'll make the episodes way too long, right? This one whizzed through and it took me about 10 minutes to review. I've also put on this video, we looked at an article of Mark Ruffalo going, it's not fair, so the sexist misogynists are just review bombing. No, the first episode was shit, right? The first episode was feminist fragility shit, right? And people turned off. People were not interested in watching your continued feminist fragility shit, right? And that's essentially what went down. Sadly, right? Sadly, you guys just completely blew it. So there you go. Episode 2 of She-Hulk, slightly better. It's the headline. Slightly better than or slightly less obnoxious. Not for me at all, right? It doesn't. I'm not a chick, right? I didn't even like Ally McBeal when it was on, and even when Christoph Flockhart was somewhat hot, right? I didn't really like it at all, so it's just not for me, right? That's the bottom line. Is it any good? This is okay. My review of this episode. It's not bad. Okay, there we go. It's not bad. Now let's get into it in somewhat more detail. Beforehand, like, share, subscribe. My subscriptions are getting close to 3,500. I think that's some kind of benchmark. When I push through that, they may allow some channel growth, which would be fantastic. Thank you very much. So if you can then hit the subscribe button, that's great. Sign up my Substack, my email newsletter. I put in extra stuff all the time in that, like old comic strips that are out of print. I like ads. I like the old ads they always make me smile. I don't know why, they just do. That's just what goes goes on inside my weird, strange brain. Like, share, subscribe, comment, sign up my Substack, sign up my paid Substack. Today is the day that I'm sending stuff out. It's on Monday, August 29th. It's the day I'm sending out content on my paid Substack because I don't have such a huge backlog of work today, which is somewhat unusual for me. So there you go. Like, share, subscribe, comment, Substack. Now, let me hand over to me from last night. What the fuck are you doing? You could say that to Marvel. What the fuck are you doing? Let's have a look at She-Hulk. Dun 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 dun. Alec McBeal in the Marvel universe. I don't know how I feel about this episode. Again, we always start with the member berry. Dun 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 dun. Member berry. Dun 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 dun. Oh, remember it was good. Member berry. Oh, where we had female superheroes who are hot. Member berry. Oh, we got Thor. Member berry. Oh, member berry. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. No, we're not that anymore. Now we're just embarrassing shit. So we start off. Our super influencer causes panic. So panic. So that was quite cute. So it starts off. Yeah, we're in like this Ally McBeal-ish universe. It's really bizarre, right? And we have like basically it's giving you a recap on what happens. Thankfully, these are only like 20-minute long episodes. And I can't even remember what I was saying. So she goes to a bar and they're like, Era's freaked out, and they need her to Hulk out at the bar for some reason. I can't remember why. And she's like drinking, but and when she's Hulk, she can drink a lot more. So we get like sexist man. Oh yeah, there's sexist man be sexist. Oh, that's a little trick you had, Waters. I'm a sexist man. I still look down at you, even though I'm little. And that's how they look at men. Look down at men as being evil, evil worms. And she's like, and so the boss also says, "Do you mind, not being Hulk?" So she goes back down, and now she's drunk because she has a worse metabolism as whatever her name is. Right, and she gets fired. Right, he's like, "Listen, you've lost the case because of this. They were able to call a mistrial. You're fired." She-Hulk, attorney at law. So again, it's a chick flick at this point. But honestly, somebody said this should be the first episode. If it was, I probably would have been better disposed to it. It's got to get over its like real chip on the shoulder sexism, right? So we got a lot of breaking camera. I don't want to go and say I got to get a new job. She interviews everywhere. Nobody likes her. No one's interested. She's too hulky. Can't get another job. And basically it's everything that Bruce Banner told her. And don't get me wrong, I can't stand Mark Ruffalo. I don't want to say even an alter ego of his is right about anything. Right, and her girlfriend says, "No, you're fabulous. You're the bestest ever." Right, so she's got to go to a family dinner now. And it's like, why? Why do we have a family dinner? So, I don't know. We just do. And then she comes, and her father. I was trying to work out who he is. Right, who is that father? Right, who is he? Has been working out. And then I realized it's the American guy from Relative Strangers. You had Balky, right? Balky came from, I don't know, somewhere in Europe, Czechoslovakia, right? And he comes to America, and I can't remember the. Hey, 1 second. Let me look up on YouTube. Relative Strangers. Relative Strangers opening. Or Perfect Strangers, was it? Perfect Strangers, is that it? There we go. Here, I found it. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, wait. Where is it? So share screen. Maybe share the different screen. Chrome tab. Okay, let's go full screen. So it's this bloke.
Sometimes the world looks perfect, nothing can rearrange. Sometimes you just get a.
I don't know. This has just made me very nostalgic, right? So, like, what's he doing in this? Like, it's so weird. So, all of a sudden we got to him. What's it?
Feeling like you need some kind of change. No matter what the odds are this time.
And they have wacky adventures together.
Nothing's gonna stand in my way. This flame in my heart, and a long lost friend gives every dark street a light at the end. Standing tall.
So it's that guy, right? It's that guy. That's She-Hulk's father. Fine. Quite nice to see him. So, you know, it's just an awkward family dinner. And he's like a loser, and she can't get a job, and she feels like a loser, and the parents make her feel uncomfortable. I just like, okay, this show isn't for me. I mean, it's not Star Trek Discovery where it's excruciatingly awful in every way, right? I mean, it feels like it's a reasonable quality production. Again, I like having Marklin Baker, and he's pretty good. So he wants to help with stuff, and you see that in the titles. Anyway, so in the art title thing. So then she gets offered the job as the head of their superhero division. So she's like, I need to think about it. And she thinks about it and says, yes, I'll take the job, right? She's offered the job. And said, yeah, but we wanted you to be She-Hulk, right? So we need you to Hulk out. Oh, okay, then. And she hulks out. Fortunately, she was wearing spandex, right? And people were happy to, not happy to see her. She's doing a lot of talking to camera with bad CGI. It needs to get bigger shoes, right? I don't like all the talking. Again, it's Ally McBeal in Marvel, right? Who's this for? It's for lonely wine mums, right? And here's her best gal pal, shows her how great her office is. And hi, I'm a not intimidating white man. I'm probably gay. It's okay. So she's like, okay, your first case is you got to defend Emil Bronsky, Tom Roth, who apparently in who was it again? The good Hulk movie. Oh man, Hulk movie. No, who was it? Ed Norton. Right, Ed Norton and Hulk have fought the Abomination, and so he wants her to defend him. She's like, but he tried to kill my cousin. I'm not sure I can. We have a conflict. So well, let me know by tomorrow because your job, depends on it. So anyway, so she goes to meet him. This is actually I kind of like this, the maximum security superhero prison thing. I thought it was kind of cool. So she has all these waivers to get in. And look, this guy is like fantastic. I mean, he's just a great actor. So he said, don't step over the line. So, okay, so basically he gives this great spiel. Said, listen, I was under orders to kill the Hulk, right? I was told I was going to be Captain America. They gave me the Captain America serum. And I'm a highly decorated officer. Next thing I know, I'm in jail, right? So it doesn't make any sense. And he's like, he has remorse. He's been writing these haikus to people to say sorry for the things he's done. And I was conned into this. Like I understand why Bruce Banner is one of the Avengers. This is one of him reading one of his haikus, right? I'm in prison again. I'm a highly decorated officer. So she talks to Bruce Banner, and she's like, "No, it's cool. We made up because I'm a giant pussy, Hulk. Hulk pussy. Okay." So they again, oh god, they just gotta have put lots of him being a pussy in. They said, "Anyway, I'm on a spaceship. I gotta go." Boom, and he's on a spaceship going somewhere, and you don't know what's going on with him. So he's gone for the rest of the series. He says, "Yes, I'll take the job." Said, "Okay, great." So just turn on the news. And apparently he's broken out of prison and he's been in a underground fight club all night. She's like, great. Oh no. And then we have the end titles. So we have this after credit sequence where she's helping him with all his household chores. And basically it really. And that's done, right? You know what? My review of this is mostly harmless, right? Mostly bloody harmless. That's what I would call it. There's one bit of like misogyny in it. I mean, like anti-male misogyny in it, but mostly it was just not for me. You know, I feel bad ranking on it because it's like I'm not invested in that character, and it's really not for me. She-Hulk Attorney Law should have been the first episode of the series. Yeah, I tend to agree with you, right? Here, let's read this article. Oh, Mark Ruffalo. Listen, I'm sorry, mate. You're an insufferable cunt. You just are. People don't want to see things with you being insufferable, right? And that first episode was insufferable. I'm sorry. Screen Rant and Mark Ruffalo called for a change to the IMDb ratings system following She-Hulk controversy, forgetting Marvel is not entitled to good reviews for mediocre superhero content. No, they feel they are, right? They feel they are. In the minds of progressive ideologues, no one's allowed to have an opinion about that. That the first episode of She-Hulk Attorney at Law was woke and derivative garbage. It was woke and derivative garbage, right? The backlash with the giantness of the must-she TV. Look, it's the MCU. People aren't interested in it. I'm sorry. In a piece entitled She-Hulk Review Bombing Proves IMDb's Biggest Ratings Problem, the site argued review bombing of She-Hulk with 1 and 10-star reviews, particularly the former, unnecessarily clouds the picture that the audience reaction. It's shit! Deal with it! It is shit! The current IMDb policy leaves LGBTQIA community, as well as women and BIPOC working in film, particularly vulnerable to unnecessary virtual harassment. No! It's just sometimes people in those groups make shit. And they need to be... And people like to say, oh, that was shit. Oh, you hate it because it's about a woman. No, I hate it because it's shit. Right? It's shit because you're concerned about it's about a woman. Right? And I don't know why you make her sexier when she's Hulk as opposed to not Hulk. I mean, that seems a bit sexist as well. But okay. Fine. I get that. I mean, is it the same body? If it is, why doesn't she look like that when she's not the Hulk? I don't understand. As early time IMDb scores become controversial, many outlets and fans look either to confirm. Stop. So Mark Rose says the rise in bad faith IMDb reviews, particularly for projects led by women and or BIPOC, threatens to render the site scores meaningless. People dare say my work fit, and I don't want anybody to say, oh, fuck off, you thin-skinned piece of Captain. Yeah, look, all this stuff is shit. All the stuff that you want to do to platform, it's shit. And people aren't interested in your shit anymore. Get used to it. And stop shoveling us your unwashable shit. We don't care about your politics. You're a moron. Oh. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe. And ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.